Hello, I'm Jane Dutton. Presidents from different sides of the Atlantic have dominated this week's news. South Africa's Cyril Ramaphosa's opening of Parliament, the first one under the new government of national unity, with a speech comprising of many old promises. The near-fatal shooting that added to the growing turbulence in US politics. Donald Trump's support shot to an all-time high after surviving an assassination attempt. He says he'll have an incredible victory in the elections as he accepts the Republican presidential nomination.
I am running to be president for all of America, not half of America, because there is no victory in winning for half of America. So tonight, with faith and devotion, I proudly accept your nomination for President of the United States. Thank you.
It's cold, blustery, and rain is on its way. It is one of the epicenters during the province's extreme weather, and also gauging the temperature during the opening of first official parliament during the time of the country's second only government of national unity.
The government of national unity has resolved to dedicate the next 5 years to actions that will advance three strategic priorities. Firstly, to drive inclusive growth and job creation. Secondly, to reduce poverty and tackle the high cost of living. And thirdly, to build a capable, ethical, and developmental state. The government of national unity will pursue every action that contributes to sustainable, rapid economic growth and remove every obstacle that stands in the way of growth.
I think this is one of his best speeches. It was pragmatic, it was truthful, it was factual, it was inward-looking, it was outward-looking. He said what is wrong, he said what is right, and I think we are in for a treat.
I heard in the president's speech nuggets of reclaiming that, but not just speaking to those who are disadvantaged under apartheid or those who are suffering from generational dispossession. He spoke to the whole nation, and for me that's what has been lacking, getting everyone, black, white, rich and poor, to own inequality, to own poverty, to own hunger, and to join hands in making this country work for everyone.
Just a few kilometres away from the seat of Parliament in South Africa, thousands of Khayelitsha flood victims have had to queue to receive building material to rebuild their homes. More than 1,000 informal structures were destroyed in the recent extreme rains and winds. In KZN, devastating fires swept parts of the province, taking some lives and destroying many homes. And also the news that advocate Coreth Nordea, who's been acting on behalf of SARS in the tax inquiry involving controversial businesswoman Sean Mkhize, was shot while driving in Umhlanga on Thursday.
Yeah, hello haters. You put us in prison and you think we are suffering. No, my brother, we are doing extremely fine. Look how happy we are.
An inmate at the Goodwood Correctional Centre was filmed boasting about a better life in prison. Boniface Banks speaks to what he calls his haters who thought he would suffer behind bars, but instead he's receiving 3 warm meals a day and soon a free education. Correctional Services Minister Pieter Groenewald says the video is disrespectful to victims of crime.
Correctional Services is appalled by a video making rounds on social media by an inmate named Boniface Banks, who is a Zimbabwean national, remanded at Goodwood Correctional Facility for kidnapping allegations. He's clearly making a mockery of our correctional system, and we look at this as insolence of great proportion, and is something that as a department we cannot allow. A searching exercise was conducted, and the used cell phone was confiscated. Mobile phones are defined as a contraband in correctional centers. Hence, illegal access and usage of them is a punishable offense. As a department, strong corrective measures will be taken against Mr. Banks.
Eyewitness News, in touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.